So here at the preschool, there are lots of opportunities for children to play and engage with their peers, as well as learn about the world around them. We are particularly unique because we are a part of the RMSC. We have the opportunity to engage our learners in a museum setting, in a planetarium setting, as well as the Coming Nature Center.
My name is Sophia, and my daughter is enrolled in RMSC Preschool. I chose the RMSC Preschool for my daughter because I felt that science and math were very important to me growing up, and I wanted to instill that in her as soon as possible so that she knows that this is not as hard as everybody thinks it is.
It makes so much sense to have your kiddos come to a school that's associated with a museum because kids at this age learn through their experiences. They don't know how to read, so the only way that they can learn is what they're exposed to. If you want to learn about senses, we can go over, and sound bites is there, and illumination. The kids are exposed to so many different things without even realizing that they're learning because they're playing.
They said when she first came to school, she went straight to the Play-Doh and just played there, building stuff, making stuff. And I think, that helped her develop to be by herself and just able to do things on her own.
A typical day at the RMSC classroom is the children are being dropped off. They are free to explore and play in the classroom wherever they want. Then when everybody arrives, we gather together for a hello song, and we talk about the calendar and talk about the weather and what we're going to do for the day. We usually have a few teacher-directed activities where we'll call the children over for more one-on-one types of projects or experiments. We have a daily story before snack. We do have access to a playground and a gymnasium. We obviously go to the museum as well, and then we end our day with our goodbye song. One of my favorite things about how we approach learning is we'll take a topic and we explore it in so many different ways. So, for example, in the fall, if we did a unit on sunflowers, we would have sunflowers in the classroom. Kids would dissect the flowers. We'd take all the seeds apart. Then we count all the seeds for our math unit. We make a chart of all the seeds. We have sunflower seeds at snack. Make sunflower art, where they're using their hands and getting involved and making the art in a different way. And then we'll read stories about sunflowers. So we hit all those areas. The most rewarding thing, probably just seeing those aha moments when you do expose them to something that they've never seen before, or have an experiment and you see the light in their eyes go off, and it's just very cool to see young learners have an experience that they've never had before.
I love to play with the kitchen sets. I like preschool because I love my friends. This one's Miss Carey. This one is Lindsay.
They did a collection, a museum collection, where me and her got together and we picked all the rocks in the yard, and then she's like, oh, let's color them. And she colored them, and then they did a rock museum display at school, and she was so excited. Let me show you this rock, let me show you that rock.
So I will say this, it's amazing to see the kids progress throughout the year. They come to us and they're like babies. They seem so little, and by the time they leave us, they're little independent learners. The best gift that we can give students, since they're learning through play, is that they honestly end up loving school, so that when they become a kindergartner, they're not scared to get on a bus. They're excited and ready to learn.